Hello and a massive welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being live, or whether you are on replay. That is absolutely brilliant. Welcome. Today we are here so that you can find out how to kick some ass and change your life. So excited that you're here. So before I carry on, what I'd love to do is to find out, I guess, who is here. So if you are on live or whether you're watching replay, pop your name in the message and let me know where you are in the country. That'd be fantastic. So I am in Greenbridge and it's a gloriously sunny day. The kids are at school and the puppy's asleep, so all is good. So today we are going to be looking, like I said, about kicking some ass and changing your life. We're going to be looking at why that's important, how you can do that, when you can do that, and of course, where you can do that. So let's get going. So I guess the first question is really looking at why change your life? Now, you might be sitting there thinking, oh, actually, my life is pretty cool right now, which is brilliant. But I'm guessing the fact that you are with me right here, right now, probably means that there is something that you want to change. You might not know what that is yet, but there's absolutely something you want to change. So let's start looking at that. So reality is your life has already changed. Life is so much different. Hi, Andrea. Life is different now, whether we like it or not. It isn't the same. It hasn't been the same for many, many months now. And whether you have been in denial about that or whether you accept that completely is neither here nor there. Well, it is. But now is the time to grab hold of your life, grab the bull by the horns, and really start thinking about what it is you want and how you are going to get it. Now, that is exciting. A lot of people that I have spoken to over the last year, 2 years, have, particularly mothers, have been bored. You know, they're very thankful and very grateful that they're a parent, that they're a mother, and they love that. But they're a bit bored. They feel a bit crappy. They feel underutilized, undervalued, underappreciated. Give me a thumbs up if that's something that you can appreciate feeling. Or maybe that's just me, but I know that there are definitely people out there who feel the same. And now, maybe a bit lost. We've had so many months doing one thing and our whole lives changed. Now the kids have gone back to school. Things are different now. So people are starting to think, well, what about me? Well, what happens now? And I agree, ask yourself that question, what now? But that needs to change. Also, motherhood is hard. Right? It's hard work. Again, give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. Whether somebody is an amazing mother or not, it's tough. It can be lonely. It can be thankless. We do what we think is right, but we have very little energy at the end of the day. And so what I'm saying to you is really, if you are shattered from that, then let's balance that out with something. Let's not make that the whole part of your life, because if your whole part of your life is hard, is tiring, well, that's exhausting in itself. Let's balance that out with something else. Let's balance it out with something that gives you more than that motherhood. So what I want you to think about is, what happens if nothing changes? What happens if you carry on as you are now? Well, great. If that's what you want to do and that's your choice, absolutely do that. But something I would say is, these years are flying by, right? And if you are in survival mode, if you are trudging through every single day, then those years that are flying by are going to be longer and harder work. And all of a sudden it will be 10 years time and you'll look back and nothing would have changed within those 10 years. Also, what happens when your kids leave home? When your kids leave home, what is left for you? Who are you as a person? What is it that you're here for? What is it you're doing? Also, think of the role model you want to be for your kids. My coach said to me a couple of years ago, particularly for my daughter, am I being the person that I want her to aspire to be? And at that point, I absolutely wasn't. I wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't being utilised to my fullest potential. And that made me cry. I literally stood in her office and cried because I didn't want my daughter to be chasing her tail. I didn't want my daughter to be feeling like she was surviving. I wanted her to live. I want her to enjoy her life. I want her to be proud of who she is and what she does. So think about, are you being the role model for your children that you aspire them to be like? So if you are being that person you want to be, and if you are living that life that you want to be, brilliant. You might not even want to carry on watching this. I get that, that's fine. But if you are not, then listen up. Listen up and really take note of what it is that you want to be changing going forward. So pop in the comments and just say, I am worth more. And then this will carry on. Okay, a few more of you, so I just want to say hi. Okay, so let's have a think then. So you're up for learning about how. So I want to introduce you to my 4 Ps. You might have heard of 7 Ps. Poor performance prevents, prior planning and performance prevents poor, or something like that. I don't know, look it up. Okay, my 4 Ps. Purpose, progress, pride and positivity, and you deserve all 4 of them. So let's have a look at that in a bit more detail. So purpose, being a successful, motivated, incredible, unique woman. When was the last time you felt like that? Hi Laura. When was the last time? When did you feel that you were being awesome and you were living the life that you wanted? So think about, when was that last time you had that purpose? You got up in the morning and you thought, I have a purpose today. You went to bed thinking, brilliant, I had a purpose today and I feel great. Second thing, progress. Right, listen to this. How many of you, and again, pop it in the comments, how many of you feel like every single day you are busy? You're running around like a headless chicken. You feel like you are doing so much every day. You don't have time to breathe, to think, to have a hot cup of tea, to even have a wee sometimes. Yet, at the end of the day, you have absolutely no idea what you've actually achieved. Now, I don't think that's just me. So if that's you too, give me a smiley face so that I know that you're with me on that. And if not, I'll just accept that that's just me, or was me. But you can change that. You deserve to feel like you are not just have a purpose, but you are progressing towards that every single day. Third P is pride. Do you feel proud of yourself? If you do, give me a happy face underneath in the comments. Give me some feedback here. Okay, so pride. When was the last time that you really felt like you were the person you wanted to be and you were achieving what you wanted to achieve? You know, was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it last week? Was it last year? Was it 5 years ago when you got a promotion at work? Was it 20 years ago when you passed the exam? But when was it? Let me know. Just put today, yesterday, never, ages ago. Because that's really, really important for you to feel proud of yourself as a unique and incredible person, as a unique and incredible woman, not just a mother, not just mummy. I don't mean just because that's not hard. I mean, you are more than simply a mother. Fourth, get my numbers all confused. 4th P. You're going to guess this. If you've been following me for a while, you will not be surprised one little bit about the 4th P. The 4th P is positivity. Positivity is my thing. Now, there is something called manifestation. What you put out in the world is what you get back in the world, and I'm a firm believer of it. So if you have not got the purpose in your day-to-day life, if you are not making progress towards what you want to make progress towards, if you're not feeling proud and you're not positive, the first three really affect the fourth one. So Andrew, like you said, when you had your business, you had that purpose, you were progressing every day within that business, you felt proud of yourself and what you had achieved. And I imagine that those three created that positivity in your life. So it was an upward facing spiral. Now, if you don't have those first three and you don't have the positivity in your life, then feeling like that means that's what you're putting out in the world, which means what you're going to get back is going to be along that kind of level as well. So what I say is that you deserve more than that. You deserve positivity. You deserve that face, because if that's what you put out in the world, that is what you're going to come back with. Give me a hell yeah, I want some of that. If you want those 4 Ps. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. So you want those 4 Ps. So if I could give you that progress, that purpose, that pride, and that positivity, give me a thumbs up if you are up for that. Because if you are absolutely in the right place, and I'm so pleased to have you here. If not, carry on listening, do whatever, go and have your cup of tea, go and make your lunch, whatever you want to do. But that's cool. Okay, so that is why you want to kick some ass and change your life. Now let's look at how you can do that. So my big reveal is that I have had in my head 5-6 years ago a vision of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to offer the world. I wanted to be able to help people to be the best version of themselves, to really get to know themselves, get to know what they're good at, get to know what they enjoy, and to make use of that and let the world really, really know that and make the most of it. And so 5 months ago, I got the kick up the rear that I needed to really be able to create what I've been wanting to create and what's in here. So I have created the Kick-Ass program, which is going to change people's lives. This is an 8-week program. Okay, you can spend a lot longer changing your life. Of course you can. You can read books, you can look at videos, you can listen to audibles, you can go to conferences, and you can spend the next couple of years doing that, absolutely. Or you could join my Kick-Ass program and do it in 8 weeks. I'm going to focus everybody to be able to focus on themselves, to focus on their lives, to focus on what their vision is and what they really want, and to put steps into place to be able to get to where they want to get to. It is so exciting. I could literally pop right now. So in the 8-week program, what do you get? First of all, you get a community. I am a firm believer that you become like the people that you spend the most time with. Okay, so if you spend time with 5 people who are miserable buggers, who whinge about the world, whose cup's half empty, you're going to get that energy. You're so going to get that energy back. Well, what I'm saying is if you spend time, say, with 5 people who are positive, who are uplifted, who are action orientated, who are full of pride and purpose and progressing towards their goals, they know what they want and they're going out to get it, guess what? Of course, you are going to be more like that too. So first of all, community. You will be a part of a community of other women, action orientated, kick-ass women who you have access to via a Facebook community, privately, just with you and them. Secondly, you will be getting workshops every single week. You will be getting a workshop which focuses your mind and really gives you the reason and the headspace to focus on you. You will be doing that in your own time. It's pre-recorded, which means that you can fit it in between work, between kids, between chores, between socializing. You can do it in your own space, which means If you are a reflector and a thinker, you can really get to grips with it. If you are a speedy, let's get things done, you can do that too, but you can do it in your own time. But then within those videos, looking at really where you're going, who you are, what your mindset's like, what motivates you, and really how to shift a gear in your life. We will also be getting together live, similar to this, in a private community. We'll be going live with each other, which you have your opportunity to ask as many questions as you'd like from me. I will be live to answer those questions, and we will also be doing live group coaching sessions. So if you have a sticking point, if you have an issue or a problem or a question, we can work through that together with me coaching you. Okay, so they're the lives. We will also, you will get weekly goals. So every single week you will have a goal that you need to achieve for you. Now tell me, I have a sneaky suspicion that you are the kind of person that if you were doing something for somebody else, you would give it your all. You'll give it your 100% because you're doing it for them. But if you were doing it for you, it would probably come at the bottom of the to-do list. Am I right? Give me a thumbs up if I'm right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Which means that having goals set by me for you and having an accountability partner, which will check in on those goals and make sure that you're doing them because they're your goals, but you will have to do it for me as well as you, means you're more likely to do them. Okay, which is awesome. Okay, I'll also be doing masterclasses live on topics relevant to your group. And this will also give you the opportunity to have some headspace. Type headspace below in the comments, you know, whether you're live or whether you're watching this afterwards, if you are craving just a little bit of airspace and headspace to be able to think, breathe, and just chat as adults around a few things that are not bothering you, but you want to kind of move on and move forward. Headspace is so important as a mother because we don't get much, do we? So that is the overall program. You will be around different people. You will get the amount of learning that you could get in the next few years, but in 8 weeks. Okay, so when? So we've gone through the why, we've gone through the how. When should you be doing this? Well, my friend, there is only one answer to that question, and that is right here, right now. You know, whether you like it or not, your life has changed. Your life has changed. Life is different now. Hi, Sean. Life is different. So what better time to really, really look at who you are, what life you want, what life you've got, what the differences are, and really move it forward with some actions and some plan, with a positive mindset, a growth mindset, an action mindset, and the motivation to be able to just get on and do it. Okay, that is the opportunity you've got. Review it, plan it, kick the arse out of it, and live that life that you are craving, that you need and that you want. Okay, so now is the time to do it, right here, right now. Not only are they the reasons why. Headspace, thank you, Andrea. I'm not the only one that needs a headspace. That is amazing. Sign you up, brilliant. I'm going to give you the link so you can sign up right now. That's so exciting. Why it's even more important of now is where I've got to. Sorry, my excitement's kind of got all over the place. Hold on a sec. Oh, sip of water. It's not gin there, I promise. Okay, so now the other opportunity is this is an early surprise. Post-COVID, 2020 has been a bit crappy, and therefore the price of this program is just nuts. So I have priced it at £349. I know, it is crazy. I feel like maybe I've fallen on my head or drunk too much gin over lockdown. Write gin below if you've drunk a lot of gin as well, or if you like gin. But that price isn't going to be there forever. That price is going to be there until this Thursday. So you need to be able to sign up before Thursday before it goes up to £499. Hi Fiona, lovely to have you here. So Friday goes up £499, and again, that is going to be the only time it's going to be at these prices. 2021 is going to be completely different. The other thing that's going to be different is this year I'm only having a group of maximum 12 people. Next year it's going to be a lot bigger, but this year I think we all need the intimacy, we all need the community, we all need the virtual hugs from each other to, one, celebrate what we've been through, and also to really plan forward. Okay, so Fiona's a wine girl rather than a gin girl. Yeah, oh, I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy. Wine, gin, you know. Maybe I've had too much of it with this price. The other thing, so not only is now the right time because of the situation we've all been in, not only is now the right time because the bargain bucket price that I have priced it at, but thirdly, the first 4 people to sign up for this, and remember, this is the first anyone's heard of this program. Now, I'm launching it right here, right now to you, which is just very exciting. But the first 4 people are also going to be able to have a one-to-one coaching session with moi. That is usually priced at £175, but it is going to be included in the program cost of £349, which makes you realise how much of a bargain this program is. So investment, why should you invest in this? Well, have a think for a minute of, over the last year, how much have you invested in gym membership? Whether that's online or whether that is physically going to a gym. How much have you invested and spent on clothes, shoes, handbags, jackets, whatever is your thing? How much have you spent on gin, come to think of it, or wine, Fiona? And also, you know, think about cars, think about, I don't know, shares, stocks and shares, think about artwork. How much over the last period have you spent on those things? They are things that people feel it is normal to spend money on. You know, if you spent money on any of them, you know, let me know your thing, you know, whether it's art, shoes, handbags, cars, motorbikes. But what interests me is a lot fewer people invest in themselves. They invest in them. They don't invest in themselves because it doesn't seem quite right. It's a bit like insurance. We have to insure our car. We have to insure our house. We insure our pets. You know, we even insure ourselves for when we're going to die. Well, what about right here, right now? What about spending on ourselves right here, right now, investing in our growth, in our development, in our minds, in our bodies? So that is why, think about that investment and think about whether you are worth it. Because I think you're worth it. And a part of this program is getting to you to understand that you're worth it. But to get onto the program, I need you to realise that now, because I can't be the only one that believes that you're worth it. You need to as well. And this is the first step forward for you to really accept that you are absolutely worth investing in yourself, your own pride, your own satisfaction, and your own life going forward. Okay, fantastic. So who's going to help you? So some of you will absolutely know me because we've done the why should you kick ass and change your life? How are you going to kick ass and change your life? When are you going to kick ass and change your life? Where is now in the Stronger Inside Out community, which is an absolutely incredible community. But also it's the who you're going to do it with. So those of you on here and the people that I've seen and said hi to already will know me. Those of you who don't know me, I am Debbie Waite, aka Coach Debs, as I'm known more on social media. I am a coach, whether that's executive coach in the past, a life coach, motivational coach, however you want to call me, I'm a coach. I'm an NLP practitioner. That's neuro-linguistic programming. That's all about your brain science and the psychology around that, etc., etc. And hey, well done, Andrea. You've joined already. That is amazing news. I cannot wait to work with you. This is going to be absolutely awesome. Well done. Where was I? Another exciting stuff going on. So if you want to know what neuro-linguistic programming is, look it up. Google it. There's loads on there, but it's absolutely incredible. I'm also, or I was, an international training specialist. That actually sounds really fancy, doesn't it? You know, in fact, if anybody else pre-parenthood or now has a really fancy title of your old career, pop it down. I'd love to know. Oh, Laura's another June girl. Brilliant. Yeah, so I was an international training specialist. So I travelled the world, had teams around the world, basically focusing on people's development, their personal development, their growth, their mindset, really breaking the boundaries of where they wanted to be, getting them to dream big and be even bigger. I was a bit of a dream seeker, but I did all that in the corporate world. And although I absolutely loved the corporate world, you know, whether that was in 5-star deluxe hotels, whether that was in the police force, whether that was in insurance or broking, I loved the development side of it. But now I think that my skill set and the fact that I'm a mother, the fact that I'm a woman, is where I want to be doing this more. I want to be helping people like you, action orientated, incredible, unique women who just want more. They want more than motherhood. They want to change their life. They don't quite know what it is they want to change or how they're going to change it, but they know that change needs to happen. That is who I want to be working with now. Co-owner and creative director of B-Bar Blow Dry Bar. Amazing. Yeah, I love that. Co-owner and creative director. How cool does that sound? And if you're not doing that now, which I know that you're not, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel deflated a lot of the time. Well, let's inflate you again. Let's get you going again. Okay, so about me, I was talking about myself, wasn't I? Oh, it's all about me. So I'm a mum of 2.5. So I have 2 young children and a puppy. So you'll hear quite a lot about hello. Oh, there's loads more people joining. It's so exciting. Hi to all of you. I can see you all. And if any of you are asking questions, then and I'm not coming back to them because being able to talk and read all the questions at the same time is quite challenging, actually, especially when it's your second time ever being live in a group. But I will answer all of them afterwards. I absolutely promise you. So the puppy, yes, I've got a puppy. So you will hear quite a bit about my puppy. But overall, I am passionate about helping people be their best. The richest place on the planet is the graveyard, in my view. And Les Brown, motivational speaker, he's awesome. If you've never heard of him, he thinks the same thing. You know, it isn't the oil in the Far East. It's not the diamonds in South Africa. It's the graveyard, unfortunately. And it's because so many people die with their hopes, their dreams, their ideas within them without releasing them to the world. And I just think, what a shame, what a waste. So, you know, people fail in life, in my view, because what happens is they aim too low. They aim too low in their life and they hit their goals. But you deserve more than that. You deserve to aim high, really flipping high. And if you miss them or you get them, have fun and enjoy every single moment of getting there as well. It's just brilliant. Thank you, Fiona. I've got so much. You've got so much to give. This program is going to change so many lives. It so is. I'm so glad that that's coming across now already, because it really is. I'm genuinely really excited to launch this out there. I'm a bit worried about only having 12 places, because I think so many people have started contacting me, asking me, what is it you're going to launch? Which is great. Also, limiting beliefs. I just touch on this, because I could talk about this all day, and we go into it a lot in the program. You know, if I'd listened to my teachers who all just said, you know, Debbie's not going to go anywhere, she's a dropout. If I'd listened to old managers who said, no, Debbie, that's a rubbish idea. No, Debbie, focus on this, not that. Or if I'd listened to society that was telling me, get a job, stay in employment. Thank you for saying well done for going live. It's quite nerve-wracking, isn't it? But quite exhilarating at the same time. You know, if I'd listened to all those people, you know, get a job, stay in employment, you know, or be a mum, You should be at home all the time with your kids. If I'd listened to all of that, I wouldn't be here, right now. I wouldn't have understood what my purpose is in life. I wouldn't be feeling proud of myself when I go to bed. I wouldn't be as positive and buzzing as I am every single day if I'd listened to everybody else, and if I'd listened to that cheeky little monkey on my shoulder going, oh, you're a bit rubbish, oh, you're gonna be able to forget what you're saying when you go live today, oh, you're not going to be quite as good as you think you are, or what happens if no one does this, and what happens if no one turns up? Well, that's what I say to him. I say, sod him, he can go somewhere else. I am here, and I am doing what I want to be doing, and I am doing what I'm really good at, and I'm really, really proud of that. And if I go back 20 years and I dreamt of being a motivational speaker, but I never even said it. I never said it out loud because it seemed ridiculous. It seemed too unachievable. Well, I ask you, think about it right here, right now. What did you dream of? What did you want to be when you grow up? It was probably this wacky world. My 5-year-old son wants to be a rock star. Excellent. Be a rock star. Live that dream. Be a rock star. But all of a sudden, the older we get, the more limitations we put on our life, the more limitations we put on our visions and our dreams. And therefore, we are limiting our own selves, our own lives. And it means that we are limiting what we can achieve and how we can live our lives. So I say, let's kick the arse out of that and change your life so you are clear on your dreams. You are living the life you want to be doing, and you are damn proud of that. And that is exciting. That is amazing. Okay, so that is me. So I've told you why you want to kick the arse and change your life, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, who to do it with. And if you aren't buzzing right now, well, maybe I can just throw a bit more out to you, because I want people on this program who want change. I want people on this program who are prepared to do the work once I set it for you. I want people on this program who want to be a part of a thriving kick-ass community of women who also want more. I want people in here who see that there is more to life than what they already have. I want people on the program who are prepared to work on their own in their own time, but also to contribute towards a community of incredible people who are going to push the boundaries, who are going to dream big and are going to take action to really, really, by Christmas, be absolutely incredible. So, if you want to change your life, if you want to grow, because let's face it, if you think of, your hair, your nails, your love handles, who else's love handles has grown through lockdown? Don't bother putting your thumbs up for that one. I just take it that other people's have, it's not just mine. Everything grows. You've got to give your brain that opportunity to grow too. You've got to give yourself as an individual person, as that unique, incredible individual woman that you are. You need to allow her to grow as well, from the inside to the outside, because unless you do, you will carry on in that I am stuck, I am lost, I don't know where I'm going, I'm not quite satisfied. Now you have a choice right here, right now, which route you want to take. I have the faith that you are going to make the right decision in whatever decision you take, whether you join this program, whether you don't, whether you join now, whether you join next year, or whether you do that in your own time. But whatever you do, please take from this video just the realization that you can change it, you can decide, and you can be the person who you want to be. You can be the person that the world deserves you to be, because you, my friend, are very special. You are unique and you are an incredible person, and you need to realize that. So if you want help to answer that, then the choice is yours. Like I said, I'm going to put the link below to the program details, to the button. We've already had one person buy the course on this video, which is amazing. She will be the one of 4 people who's going to get the extra bonus of the one-to-one coaching session. and she will be getting that at a early bird incredible price of $349. I'll put the link below. Remember, that price closes 9 p.m. on Thursday. Doors close altogether of the program 9 p.m. Friday. So what are you going to do? What decision are you going to make? And what questions do you have for me? So somebody has said, how can I buy this? Well, absolutely. I'm going to put the message me, and I'll either send you the details, or once I finish this live, I will put the details of my website, which has got all of the details of the program underneath here. So you either do it via here or do it via a messenger. But it's absolutely incredible to know that you're going to join as well. Good for you. It's really chuffed for you. Any other questions? Now, remember, if you're here live, absolutely fantastic. I know we've got quite a few people live now, which is great. Just trying to see if anyone's asked any questions. I've got PayPal pinging at me, so people are joining, which is fantastic. Well done. Whether you are watching this on replay, because I know that a lot of you will be at work, or you're out doing things. You might be doing your ironing, gardening, whatever you're doing. Now, do please ask me the questions below here. I will come back to you by the end of today and answer them all. I'll also be checking over the next few days to be able to make sure that I'm answering all of your questions. I will more than likely... I lost so much connection. What is the overall outcome of the program? Excellent question. I love that. So the overall outcome of the program is for you to realize what your purpose is. So what is your purpose? What is it that you want from your life? If you're not 100% happy right here, right now, by the end of the program, you will understand what it will take and what you need to change to enable you to be as happy as you can be with yourself as an individual incredible woman, but also as the life that you are living. So you will understand that purpose, you will understand the progress of how to contribute to that every single day. Another outcome is you will be proud of yourself. And please don't underestimate that. I think it's really important to go to bed, put your head on the pillow every single night and feel pride. Proud of yourself as a woman on the inside and on the outside. Proud of the life that you're living. Proud of the fact that you are living that life that you want to be living. And also you'll be positive. You know, my positivity is something that ever since I was at school reports, in every job I've had, I've always had the feedback that my energy is just nuts. That will feed into you as well, and we will look at how to make sure that you feel that level of positivity on a day-to-day basis. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Yes, brilliant, great question. I feel tired and paranoid whenever I think about my work. I feel paralysed. Can the program help me with this problem? I feel tired and paranoid when I think about... Yes, completely. If you're feeling tired and paranoid whenever you think about your work, oh my goodness, I feel for you. I really, really do. And I'm really sorry that you're feeling like that. It is so debilitating if you are doing something or you are in something that you are not getting the positivity back, and it is exhausting. You know, I've been in stages in my life where I thought I was doing the right thing, but I hated every second of it, but I thought it was the only option I had. And actually it exhausted me to the point where I had doctor's appointments and blood tests, cameras shoved in every orifice. Sorry, it might be a bit too much information possible, because we thought there was something medically wrong with me. There wasn't. I'm pleased to say there wasn't. It was in here. It was because I was exhausted with life. I was exhausted because I was in the wrong place doing the wrong thing, and what it boils down to is I wasn't being 100% me. I knew that I needed to change. I knew that I wasn't happy. I knew that there just felt like a piece of the puzzle was missing. I just needed to find what it was. And absolutely this program will help with that. The whole point of a big section of this program is about really figuring out of what is it that is making you so tired? What is it that is zapping the energy out of you? What is it that's robbing you of your positivity? And really looking at not only what it is that's causing that, but how you can change it, how you can feel full of positive energy, how you can feel better as a human being. So yes, absolutely. So I'm not sure of your name. Absolutely, this program will help with that. But if you want to talk about that a little bit more detail privately, then please do message me and we can have a chat about that. Okay. And thank you for your honesty as well. It's incredible that you're obviously the type of person that is open enough, is honest enough to be able to be honest with yourself, which is a massive starting point. So really well done with that. Good for you. It's a great step in the right direction. Oh, from Kuwait. Amazing. Fantastic. I love that. We're going international. Anyone else from anywhere? I'd love to know where the rest of you are from. Just while I'm going to give it another couple of minutes, just in case anyone has any more questions. It's been some great ones so far. It's all about the questions. This is where the community really kicks in, because when I go live on a weekly basis, we go through questions, and although one person might ask a question, often that question relates to other people, and other people often learn from the answer and learn from the coaching that we do with that I do with that individual person. Everybody learns from it, which is why the community and being with each other is such a key part of this program going forward. Okay, another question. I need to deal with some loss and insecurities with my business before I can move forward. Will we work on that? Completely and utterly. Before we move forward, we need to figure out what is dragging us back, because often what happens is that we know we want to move forward, and what we try and do is we often try and run before we can walk. I'm sure you can relate to that. And therefore, sometimes we need to figure out what that ball and chain is that's holding us back. What is it that's grabbed us so hard that it's preventing us from moving forward? So we'll look at what that ball and chain is, if we need to cut it, or if we need to change it, or if we need to just release it a little bit so that we can move forward towards that life that you really want to be living, towards that woman that you really want to be. So Andrea, yes, absolutely, we would be working on that. Yeah, great question. Another great question. Thank you. This is where all the questions, I love it. I love it. Right, another couple of minutes, because I realise that I can talk for hours, but actually this is an opportunity for you to ask questions. What I'll also be doing is I'll go live again, probably this Wednesday, but I'll announce it here. So to do a bit of a run through of the program for people who haven't seen it, but more importantly to answer your questions. So if you want to privately message me, then please do. I can use those questions not only to answer you, but also to put that out there for other people who might have the same questions as well. So yeah, so please do keep them coming, because this is where the difference really lies. So this is amazing. I love the fact that you've all been commenting, giving me thumbs up and giving me the questions. That's brilliant. Okay, so if there's no other questions, you have a decision to make. Are you going to kick some ass and change your life, get rid of those insecurities, get rid of those losses, gain that confidence, gain that motivation, that growth mindset to really kick the ass out of your life and create the life that you really want? Or are you going to carry on how you have been for the next few years as you are? Whichever answer you choose is right for you. And if you've got any questions, please message me or comment on here, and I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can. So if there's no other questions, let me just check. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you, whether you're live or whether you're watching on replay. It is absolutely amazing to have you here. Thank you so much for for all your comments. Thank you so much for all of your encouragement. And I really, really look forward to working with you very soon. Andrew, obviously, just signed up. So particularly yourself, we'll get your one-to-one coaching session booked in as well. You can have that before or during the programme. That's totally up to yourselves. And as there's no other questions, thank you very much. Let's kick some ass and change your life going forward. Bye.